Hello, this is Ian Lamont, author of Lean Media and the Lean Media book, blog, and video channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my Amazon shallow dive for publishers for 2022. This is episode 2, Amazon Search Fundamentals. And episode 1 was covering kind of introduction to Amazon. Now I'm going to talk about Amazon Search for publishers and people who make books. So when you go to Amazon Search and you use either the mobile version or the desktop version, start typing in a term. You'll know what happens. You'll start to see other terms popping up below whatever you're typing. So romance novels, you see romance novels paperback, romance novels for women, bestsellers, etc. For the mobile version, it's a little bit different. You're seeing things like romance novels for teens, romance novels Kindle Unlimited. So why is this important? Well, this is kind of giving you some insights into what people are searching for on Amazon. And that information you can use to improve your own books. And I'll get into that in a little bit. First, I'm going to show you what a search results page looks like on Amazon. You've seen this a million times. This is searching for romance novels on the desktop version of Amazon. A couple things I'd like to draw your attention to. One is that there are more than 100,000 results for books when you search for romance novels. That's just in the books section. 100,000 books. And keep in mind, it's impossible to show more than maybe 15 books on the front on a search results page before you have to break to the next page. So this is an incredible number of books. The other interesting thing that's been happening with Amazon in the past couple of years is that most of the results at the top of the search are actually paid results. That is, the publishers of these books that are in the rectangle or the square, they paid money for Amazon to put those books at the top of results above everything else. And when I say above everything else, I'm talking about the organic results. Organic results just means the results that would naturally appear if there wasn't any advertising based on an algorithm that Amazon designed that uses information like what your personal interests are, what the cost of the book is, when the book was released, how many stars it has, how many people buy books in the series. There's all these factors that go into it. Amazon doesn't really tell you what those factors are, but that's called organic search, what's kind of naturally occurring on the search page. And that's different than the paid search. So the organic search is that single result, Magnolia Sisters in the green rectangle there. And if you scroll down, you'll see some more organic results. But right when you come to the page, like above the fold, you're going to see mostly sponsored results. This is a really important trend and something you need to understand for your book, because if your book doesn't have good organic search ranking, and most books do not, it's going to be practically invisible in many cases, especially for broad search terms like romance novels. When you get into niche terms, it's a little bit different, like romance novels based on Korean history. That will be a bit more focused. But for general kind of broad search terms on Amazon, it's really, really hard to show up at the top of the page, top of the search results, unless you're paying for the results, unless you're using Amazon advertising. Okay. App search, that is using the Amazon mobile app to search for something. I'm searching for steamy romance novels, and you can see first result, paid result, below it is organic, a couple organic results. Then you can scroll down, it will show you a mix of more organic and paid search results. I urge you to actually use the Amazon app to search for books or titles that are related to the books you're selling, because nowadays most people are actually using the Amazon app to search for things to buy. A couple of years ago, it crossed the 50% mark. Amazon doesn't say what it is right now, but surely it is more than 50% or maybe even 60%. And one reason I know that, besides the fact this is just the trend in technology, but Amazon, when you use some of the tools on Seller Central or other types of Amazon programs, when they show you a mock-up of what something will look like, they actually show you the mobile version first, not the desktop version. So that means Amazon knows that this is the more important format that people should be paying attention to, mobile, not desktop. And why should publishers care about any of this stuff? Well, the data has huge value. You're getting insights into what people are looking for. Very importantly, Amazon, the people on Amazon, they have intent to buy. That is, they're coming to Amazon either to make a purchase or to research an item in order to purchase it later, or maybe recommend it to someone else to buy. This is different than Google, where some people have no intention to buy anything. They're just searching for information about, whatever. It's a great way to test new keywords, get insights into new keywords, and to build new metadata. And as you know, if you use Amazon KDP, you can insert 7 metadata words into your into the kind of the back end. Users won't see these words. That is, users of Amazon or potential readers, they won't see book or beginner or 2016 or accounting, but when Amazon will take these terms and put it into its search engine to help determine if it shows up in certain types of searches. And the great thing about this information is also you can take it and you can paste it right into Ingram too. So that's what I do for a lot of my books. First, I'll create the Amazon version of it. Maybe I'll do some research on keywords on Amazon, which is a pretty good place to research keywords. And then I'll just use the same ones when I use Ingram or Apple or Kobo or anything like that. If you're an enterprise publisher and you're using Kindle Enterprise Publishing or one of the other programs that book publishers with distributors use, it's a little bit different. But for people who are self-publishing or publishing on a kind of a small indie press like me, this is really great data to have. And I'm going to tell you a little story about a botched book launch. And this is something that many media creators do. They think they know what people want, and they'll create a book or a media product based on that without really understanding if that's what people are looking for. So this is the example. Let's make a book for people who want to learn spreadsheets, and makes sense. People do want to learn about spreadsheets. They're complicated. There's kind of techie. You have to learn different steps to do certain tasks, and people need a book to understand that. So this person made a book called Spreadsheets in 30 Minutes. This person was me, by the way. And the brilliant idea here was not only would this cover Excel, it would also cover Google Sheets. So Spreadsheets in 30 Minutes. Launched this thing in 2012 and it flopped. It was a huge belly flop. People were not interested in a book called Spreadsheets in 30 Minutes. And it didn't take me long to figure out what was going on. People weren't searching for spreadsheet books. They were searching for Excel books. And just start doing searches on Amazon revealed that by the information that would populate in the field or the results that would show up. So if you search for a spreadsheet book, actually would show you books about Excel. Or if you're searching for a spreadsheet guide, there wouldn't be many results. But if you search for Excel guide, there'd be a lot. So that's what was going on. I actually took that earlier book out of circulation. I got a new cover, new title, new ISBN, and published it as Excel Basics in 30 Minutes. And that book is now probably the number 2 or number 3 selling book in my back catalog right now. The next section of this presentation will be about Amazon detail pages. That's episode 3 of the Amazon Shallow Dive for 2022 for publishers. So if you like this video about Amazon search, please like it and follow the channel. And then tune in for the next episode, episode 3, about Amazon detail pages and Amazon detail page optimization. This is Ian Lamont from Lean Media signing off. Thank you.